man.
Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do.
You got it, come on, man.
Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do.
Yo, we got this, don't worry.
Just like that. One more. Keep it going.
See, you want to work on your three-point shooting. Let's get set up.
Get started, man. Let's get started. Hey, keep the ball, huh? Now we're rolling.
Once I start, I just can't stop.
I'm gonna keep giving it to you. Let's go.
Jumping into Season 7, you're going to want to elevate your shot style. I know you'll be psyched for this one, Chris. Post up with the Kareem Skyhook, now available in the animation store along with many other new exclusives.
You know it, and that hook shot elevates even further into the clouds when you put on your NASA reward shirt from level 10. And then blast off with your NASA race suit at level 36.
Wow, we're getting close to the playoffs now, and I gotta believe, Brent, there's a big difference between playing in the regular season and the postseason.
Oh man, that intensity ramp up, Kevin, is something else, and round by round you get more and more attention to it. The matchups become more and more significant. It is an awesome feeling and a privilege to have an opportunity to play in the postseason in this league.
Now let's take a look at Denver's opening lineup. Wagner is out there with Lauri Markkanen. Then there's Murray. Then it's MP. And it's Jokic in at the center.
So tough to keep up with the energy of Chris Paul at the point guard position, especially when he's handling the rock like that.
And here's Ayton. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. Booker, right side, over Murray. Booker, no good. MP against Paul. MP kicks to Markkanen. Murray, the pass to MP. Gill against Murray. Markkanen trying to break loose. Murray, no good. Suns have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Booker finds Paul. At the top of the key, Ayton. And there's the pass to Gill. Just 5 on the clock. Booker. Rebound by the Nuggets. They went to Phoenix for their last meeting with the Suns and came out with the win.
And really brought an impressive physicality to that matchup, drawing a ton of fouls, and of course went on to win it.
No doubt that's what made the difference. The aggression they showed, attacking, drawing contact. They got them points at the line and made foul trouble a big concern on the other side.
The offensive rebound. Kicks it out to Markkanen. And the 3 off target.
Yeah, trying to get going here, but that's an offer for the first 5 here to start the game.
Defense as tough as it comes right there. It was a hard man to deny when he gets the ball to the rim.
First team foul.
We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Booker outside. Gill against Wagner. Paul outside. Over MP.
And so far the team just 1 of 5 and that rim shrinking. We're not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still he's not one to blow layups.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
And Denver decides to take their first time out here.
Trying to snap them out of this little slump.
Well, they can't find the net right now, and all they need, I think, is just to get 1 to go, get back on track.
Another big cheer for your Suns U15. Make some noise!
If you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Pass to Markkanen. Wagner on the wing. 5 on the clock. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for 1 more.
Yeah, that's a good way to start the game. Nice inside bucket right there.
Denver shooting their first free throw attempt on the night.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor. Something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis.
Here's Gill, who's averaging around 5.5 points a game. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that 1 to go with all the contact. The Suns shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. And that one falls for Gill. Both shots good from the stripe. So for the Nuggets, their last game, a win against Sacramento.
Yeah, I think they prepared to face more defensive pressure in that one. Didn't happen, and boy, they just rolled.
It took just a little bit of time, but once they figured out the D on that night, man, their offense was rolling.
Washington's checked in for the Suns. I think it's pretty clear, Greg, what the goal is for this Denver organization long term.
It's simple, Kevin. Make it to the final. The Nuggets have never been there. They've been close reaching a conference finals on more than one occasion.
Here's Gill. Back to Ayton. Over in the corner, Washington. And the Suns miss again.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Markkanen passes to MP. Back to Markkanen. Jokic trying to free himself up. Markkanen can't get it to go. Pass to Gill. It's deflected. Tries yet again. Here's Jokic. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And Jokic, I think he thought he was with his brothers, wrestling around in there and bullied his way to grab that rebound.
Passes it to Washington. Here's Gill. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It's on Lauri Markkanen.
Clearly a foul.
The Suns shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. And so he hits both. MP with it. In the game against Sacramento, very impressive. Markkanen dishes to MP. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. MP's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
David Aldridge had a chance to catch up with head coach Monty Williams. David, what did he have to say?
Thanks, Kevin. He told me that doing a good job defending the perimeter would get everything else going. He said, if we can get them off their spots and make them do things they're not used to, we'll have a very good chance. We'll see if they can execute that strategy, Kevin. Back to you.
Thanks, David. Devising a strategy to take away that 3-point shot.
And appreciation for Jamal Murray and his athleticism getting all the way up there.
Here's Washington. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Jokic has got his 4th rebound in this one. Greg, everything they're doing is working right now.
Good run they have going right now. The momentum is huge.
MP passes to Markkanen. Wagner kicks to Murray. That one off the back iron and out.
Things are going south right now. This is not the type of shooting that his teammates expect from him.
Jokic against Gill. Here's Ayton. That's good from 17 feet away.
Hitting that mid-range shot. This is right now probably the extent of Ayton's range.
Here's MP. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. They come into this one following the loss to the Grizzlies.
Yeah, a snowball effect in that one. One thing would go wrong, and then another. Really the story of the game.
Yeah, it felt like just the entire roster was stuck in neutral. There was nobody offensively that could get anything going.
Now, here's MP. Devin Booker missing his last shot.
There's so much about Nikola Jokic that is special. For 5-man, it doesn't really matter any position, but his ability to crank out those triple-doubles might just take the cake.
Denver making a switch here. Gordon's checked in. Jokic does produce triple-doubles at a near record rate.
So in his 500th game, Jokic got his 71st triple-double. Only Oscar Robertson and Magic Johnson recorded more triple-doubles in their first 500 games. Think about that. As a center, he was doing that. Just truly unstoppable at times. Give him a little credit. Take some guts to keep shooting if you're struggling this bad. It's getting a little bit ugly right now.
Jokic kicks to MP. Denver gets it back. Jokic. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass. Jokic has got 5 points so far. Suns trail by 5. Here's Gill. Back to Washington. Launches it. And the rejection by MP. Murray surveying the D. MP finds Murray. The 19-foot shot. Good, and the assist goes to MP. And it's a 7-point Denver lead. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Nuggets.
How about the ferocity we have seen from them on defense? I mean, they're looking to contest every shot that goes up.
Their activity on the defensive end has been fantastic here tonight. They've had deflections, they've ended up with steals, and that's just getting them out on the break and speeding them up.
Phoenix making some changes. Landale's checked in. And Washington subbed in for Booker. MP dishes to Gordon. Doesn't go that time. Phoenix has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. And the Suns making it. He's got his 4th free throw of the game.
Nikola Jokic. Shooting one.
And back in 2021, Nikola Jokic became the lowest drafted player to ever win the MVP. The 41st pick of the draft, the first second-round pick to win the award.
Ball and Booker, the talented backcourt pick. Then it's DeAndre Ayton. Then there's Cam Johnson. And it's Landale in at the 4 slot. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. Here's Jokic. Devin Booker picking up that last basket. A second chance effort. And the rejection by Ayton.
Oh, man, 7-1. Not a good idea to challenge Ayton there. If he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
And from second rounder to MVP Greg, Nikola Jokic. What a story.
Amazing, Kevin. And, you know, one thing the Joker did to transform his game, dedicate himself to his conditioning. Jokic is in much better shape now than when he first entered the league.
You know, Greg, we know to win at the highest level, you need your star players to show up in the big game. With that in mind, what's the key?
You know, it's their will and their ability to fight. If you look at the great ones, even when things haven't gone their way, they continue to scratch and claw and do everything in their power to try and get the W. And he's trying to shoot his way out of it. You know, they have the lead, but honestly, I think it might help if you be a little bit more selective tonight.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
MP passes to Markkanen. Back to MP. The Nuggets with a new 14. And that one's good. Jokic.
I like when Jokic uses his size down there on the inside. He gets the ball to a good spot, and then he goes to work.
And so Booker will bring it up for Phoenix. Trailing by 5. Deflects the pass. Here's Paul. Ayton. Great positioning on the putback.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
MP passes to Markkanen. Good, and the assist goes to MP. And the Nuggets lead by 5.
And Markkanen really that time going strong.
And the ball goes on the bounce. It's touched by MP.
Great energy on the deflection. Good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
Davis Bertans checks in for Markkanen. Now here's Booker. He had 27 points last game. Bertans grabs the board. The Nuggets leading by 5. for three. Murray bangs home the trifecta. Murray's got 7.
Well, a polished score and good recognition as Jamal Murray understood the timing that he needed to catch and fire.
Booker looking around. Johnson outside. Ayton inside. He's against Jokic. And Ayton the bucket up. Assist by Johnson.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Denver calls timeout.
Fans in the stands, let's hear it again for your top dancer.
Denver's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Here's Jokic, and Jokic slams it in.
Oh, here's Serbia. Jokic up there.
Here's Paul. He's coming off a 13-point game against Memphis. Kicks it to Ayton. Booker the pass to Johnson. Here's Landale. Bertans defending. And the wide-open shot from Paul takes the 12-footer and hits.
Nice delivery there. You can't hesitate when a man comes free on the perimeter. He got it, went right into the shot.
And the pass to Wagner. And that one drops for him. Wagner's got the lead. Back up to 8 now for the Nuggets.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Paul finds Ayton. Johnson outside. Back to Ayton. Booker outside. Just 5 to shoot. Poke loose and stolen by NP. 17-foot shot on the way. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. Paul outside. Oh, Ayton in position. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Murray outside. And another shot. And the layup is good.
Jamal Murray.
Murray's got 9 points.
And Jamal Murray showing that he's capable moving without the ball to find some points.
Here's Paul. They get the rebound. That's it. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
The tenacity on the interior, just battling, bringing that effort and will for second chance points.
And that one's good. Jokic.
I don't know if you knock Jokic off balance so much. You're just hoping that he misses something like that.
And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Well, MP in the last matchup against Sacramento played superb basketball. He finished with 20 points and seemed to pick apart the defense all night with a ton of assists. His numbers were off the charts. He was unguardable, and he knew it. He took advantage of it. Kevin, back to you.
And David, he was in attack mode all night long. GA really propelled them to that win.
When he's on, he is on. And there isn't all that much you can do to stop him.
Sometimes you can just look at a guy and you see the confidence that he's playing with. That's what I like best.
Johnson kicks to Paul. This one for 3. Again, the miss by Paul.
Just cannot get anything to go. If there's going to be a way to get out of this hole, I don't think he'll be the one to do it.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Over in the corner, Paul looking to end his cold spell, and it's good on the layup. And that's now 6 points for Chris Paul.
Booker's all-around game is really coming together. Nice play there.
Kept alive. Here's MP. Off target at the rim.
Not his best night from the field, but looking for other ways and finding them so he can chip in.
Johnson, the pass to Ayton. To the middle. Good on that shot, and with that, the Nugget lead is cut down to 10 on the bucket from Paul.
That's a good find from Ayton, understanding the defensive scheme, and he just waited for his teammate to be open.
Here's Najee. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. Paul with the steal, and stolen by NP. Jokic, that's a two-pointer. Phoenix grabs the miss. Ayton's got his 16th rebound on the night. Here's Booker. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
Well, as a young, dynamic scorer, Devin Booker knows how to get his way against most defenders in the league.
Both free throws good from Booker. After being selected first overall in the 2018 draft, some teams question if DeAndre Ayton was worthy of that.
Well, it took time for Ayton to find his comfort zone and all of a sudden became a key piece that nobody's questioning much anymore as an inside rebounder, rim protector, and a guy who can score at a high level when asked to.
Fires it up. And it's MP with the rebound. MP's got 6 rebounds now in the game. To the paint. He scores with that shot. Now he's 3 of 8.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Now here's Booker. He's got 8. From deep Washington. Gets that one to drop. First one of the game after 4 straight misses.
Yeah, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
Out to the right wing. Braun, defended by Booker. Chanchar, the pass to MP. 5 to shoot. Braun. It's rebounded by Derek Favors.
D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time. Well, his shots aren't dropping. They haven't been able to keep pace, but they trust him enough to keep going to him, see if he can find it.
Booker with it. Now defended by MP. Here's Washington. The wing jumper off target.
This feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
Here's Gill. 8 points his last outing. Pass to Washington. Over MP. And he gets it back. And the basket is good. Washington's got 5 points so far.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Down low. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul.
They get Derek Favors.
Jokic gives you such a great
Substitution on the court.
Firing on all cylinders. The Denver Nuggets between his
Your son, 50. The Nuggets, 54. That's right, Sunshine.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. One of the stories here, Jokic getting it done today.
And the way he goes at defenders, he is bound to get to the line just like he did there in that first half.
Yeah, almost inviting contact, that attack mentality on full display.
So on the floor for Denver, Markkanen is out there with Mo Wagner.
At the line for
Then
2.
it's MP. And it's Nikola Jokic. And it's Murray in at the 2 guard. He misses the free throw.
And Markkanen kind of starting to show some of the things that everybody was hopeful for in terms of how he can dominate a game offensively, shoot the ball, play with a little bit more strength on the inside. These are all very encouraging signs.
Ayton gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5-for-8 clip.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
Third personal foul.
It's his first trip to the line.
Shooting for Denver, Jamal Murray. 2 shots.
He's off on the first.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely.
And for him, that is an ugly trip to the line. Rarely do you see him do that.
So impressive, the fortitude, the will to battle back, but it did take a lot of energy to get here.
Well, they didn't really have a choice at the position that they were. They had to fight hard. They've gotten that. They've outworked the other team. Just fighting.
Murray, no good.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Pass to Paul. For the lead, he lays it in. Paul's got the lead up to 2 now for the Suns.
3 for 3, and that's always a good way to start the second half.
MP passes to Jokic. Back to MP. That one's off. Still out of sync.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
Those are all the little things about effort there. He just gets out there and contests, and that's just enough.
Ball against MP. Over MP. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Their next game is at the American Airlines Center in Dallas for a game with the Mavericks. That matchup falls in the middle game of this 3-game trip.
Not been an easy start. 3 straight misses here on these possessions.
To the inside. Here's Ayton. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Ayton's got 4 this quarter.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just a great ball movement.
Kicks it out to MP. Jokic trying to free himself up. That's in, and the Suns lead is cut to just 1 on the basket from MP.
Finally, they get one to drop. That's one of their first 4 here in the third.
Pass to Ayton. Over in the corner, Paul. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Here's Gill. Goes back up. And it's Wagner with the rebound. Wagner's got 5 rebounds tonight. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
Yikes, that one stings there. Hurts so much more to turn the ball over, especially with how tight the game is.
And that replay showed just how forceful that block was.
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game.
Paul passes to Ayton. Good. Ayton's got 17.
I don't think that this is a conditioning issue, but they look like they've lost their legs here in the second half.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over.
Yeah, his shot is just not there tonight, guys. And instead of trying to shoot himself out of the slump, maybe he needs to start moving the ball around and creating for his teammates.
Here's Jokic. Doesn't go for it. Some solid defense from Ayton.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far. Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. That's just very solid offense.
Markkanen passes to MP, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. The first one falls.
Shooting for Denver.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Poked away and stolen by MP. From 11 feet away. No good that time. Here's the Suns with the ball. They're on a 13-5 run. All up top. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. Almost, but it rolls out. The Nuggets trail by 3. Wagner outside. And the rejection by Ayton. And now the Suns, a fast break. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer, David Olden. David.
Thanks, Kevin. It is hard to forget the crazy draft night for Bridges in 2018. Drafted 10th by his hometown Sixers, his mom was an employee with the team. But he was traded an hour later to Phoenix. He says, it was tough, but once I came here, I loved it. Group of guys we had, I knew I wanted to be here. They are sure glad they got him, Kevin.
They are indeed, no doubt. D.A., thank you. Gill, the pass to Ayton. 14 feet away. They grab their own miss. Second chance shot. shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Second personal foul.
Unable to simply overwhelm people the way he did in college just because of his size. Ayton has done a much better job just staying patient. Great pump fake there.
And the Suns making a change here. Landale's checked in. The basket counts and 1. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Suns.
And guys, how about the unselfishness and all about working that ball around, shifting the defense, and just seeking out the best shot.
Probably have to touch on as well that tonight their penetration has been awesome. I mean, they put force on this game, attacking off the bounce, and the willingness to do that has paid off.
Even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
Number 9.
And both free throws good for MP. Now here's Booker. He's got 12. And he uses both hands to jam it in.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. The Nuggets trail by 6. MP dishes to Murray. And it's Murray with the jam.
Well, there's a little bit of Murray's handle on display. The D looked totally confused as to what to do there.
Here's Paul. He's got 10. The pass to Gill. He kicks to Booker. Over Murray. Here's Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
Scraping. And clawing, doing everything he can to grow that lead.
Emphatic on the putback stuff.
Team's having a tough time containing him, attacking.
He's just had 1 attempt at the line early.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
Free throw no good from Gordon.
Well, Aaron Gordon is a guy that you really value on both ends of the floor. He's capable of scoring. He'll attack the rim. He's shown that he's improved his three-point shooting. But on the defensive end, him being long and switchable, that helps out. So the more and more guys get used to his versatility, the more he's going to shine.
On the clock. Here's Ayton, and Ayton throws it down.
Defense unable to stop DeAndre Ayton that time, getting inside and using his frame.
Here's MP. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. They get Derek Favors.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
That one misses.
And they hold a huge advantage on the backboard.
MP kicks to Brown. MP against Ayton. And another miss by Denver. Suns lead by 8. A shot by Washington, and he's wide open. Goes back up. And the rejection by MP. Here's Brown. And no good. The Suns go the other way with it. And the foul called on MP. That's foul number 2 for him. And the Nuggets making a change here. Island's checked in. Inside. Ayton. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Ayton's got the lead up to 10 now for Phoenix. And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself.
Here's Gill. Tice trying to break free. Gill misses. Cross contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
He's got a lot to do with the position that they're in. A very smart offensive performance tonight from him.
Johnson, he's checked in for the Suns.
Well, Ayton and efficiency go hand in hand. I mean, this guy's field goal percentage is on cloud 9. Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
Johnson outside. He dishes it to Favors. And here is Washington. 6 points for him. Here's Ayton. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
Second personal foul.
Assertive from Ayton, wanting to score often and then forcing the D right there at his size to foul him.
The Suns making a change here. Booker's checked in. And Denver also making a switch. Jokic, he's checked in for Daniel Tice. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Phoenix Suns. A 12-point game. Booker the pass to Ayton. Out to the right wing. From deep Washington. It's hauled in by Gordon.
You know, he's usually very reliable from out there, but tonight it's just not going down.
And he's fouled on the shot that misses, so a couple of free throws here, almost the chance for a three-point play. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game. The Suns making a switch here. Landale's checked in.
One thing about Aaron Gordon that stands out is his insane athleticism. He's capable of some incredible dunks. And because he attacks that rim with such ferocity, it makes it special to see him go to the rim.
Washington against MP. And it's Gordon finishing it off.
And you can see Aaron Gordon just lights up when he has chances like that to throw it down.
There's 31 seconds left in the third quarter. Booker outside. Lets it go from 11, and it's Denver with the rebound. Jokic has got rebound number 12 here already in the game. It's good. Highland's got 9.
Changing ends quickly. He's rewarded with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down, but when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game.
86. The Nuggets. 76.
And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feet. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Ball and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Cameron Johnson is out there with Washington. And it's Landale in at the center, locking down the middle. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Johnson dishes to Paul. That's tipped.
And Markkanen showing all 7 foot of himself there.
Murray outside. MP right side. Another 3 for Denver.
Well, you can see and maybe feel right now him getting into the comfort zone out there after dropping the second 3 of the half.
Paul outside. Back to Booker from 11 feet away. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got 6 assists here tonight. The Nuggets trail by 9. MP with it, and it's Johnson picking him up. Kicks it out to MP. Jokic trying to free himself up. And again, Denver with the triple.
Wow, something's brewing, guys. The three-pointers just continue to flow.
Pass to Washington. Booker with it. And stolen by MP. Here's Murray. And another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Pass to Washington. Back to Paul. Shoots over Markkanen. Another shot. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Third personal foul.
It's going to be on Jamal Murray.
You know, I love how he absorbs the foul, and he still had a chance to knock that one down.
Gill is checked in for Washington. The Nuggets trail by 6. To the inside, Jokic. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
And great intensity here down the stretch. He's not one to shrink in the moment.
Now take a look at him, locked in right now in this moment, wants the ball in his hands and feels real comfortable with the shot he's taking.
Ball against MP. And it's Denver with the rebound. Markkanen's got 4 rebounds now tonight. MP finds Wagner. Kicks it out to MP. Wagner trying to get open. Tries again. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
And he knocks down the first one.
Shooting for Denver, Mo Wagner.
And he makes both free throws.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
For Phoenix, they've gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. And Johnson now top of the key. Booker against Murray. The 19-foot shot. Shot clock at 5. Here's Paul. And the Suns miss again.
Well, after an impressive first half, he's just not been able to get the room or get anything going here in the second.
Murray, good.
Meeting the defense with a tenacious will to score. Murray giving you that effort.
They're running. Here's Wagner. The shot misses. And stolen by MP. And the Nuggets pushing it up now. Paul against Murray. Over Paul. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. Well, Phoenix shooting around 40% from the floor here. Gill against Murray. Johnson. And it's Denver with the rebound.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
And so it looks like Denver will retain possession here. MP passes to Markkanen to take the lead. Landale grabs the miss. Landale's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. This is it to Gill. Shot clock at 6. Here's Paul. They get it back. And the layup is good. Landale's got 4 points this quarter.
And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game or what? Kind of surprising it's such a tight game.
MP passes to Markkanen. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Markkanen's got the game tied up here for Denver.
Markkanen attacking the heart of the defense that time.
Paul against MP. Here the step back. It's tipped, and they recover it. Here's Paul, and here's Booker from the arc. No good that time. And the Nuggets going the other way. To the paint, here's MP. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. And that's now 25 points for MP. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Nuggets.
They've been active defensively, rotating well, and then also closing out on shots. It's resulted in a number of blocks.
The other part about tonight, you got to give credit to the coaching staff. They came in here with a great game plan, defensively locked in. They were ready for the sets. They jumped in passing lanes. They came away with steals. I mean, they anticipated just about everything. Yeah, the three-pointer has not been his weapon in this one. He had 1 in the first quarter and still 0 here in the second.
Here's Gill. Count it, and the foul. It's going to be on Jokic.
Yeah, he earned that one. Taking the hit and still able to get that one to go down.
Lenz checked in for Phoenix. And so Markkanen will bring it up for Denver. They trail by 1. Count that one. Jokic has got 4 points this quarter.
And the Joker right now is dealing all-around game from him, reminding all of us he can pile up the points.
Paul kicks to Booker. Back to Paul. Takes the assist and lays it in. Pick out the pass nicely. And the Suns lead by 1. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Chris Paul picks up that one.
At the line for the Nuggets, number 9, 2 shots.
Free throw good, MP. And Phoenix making a change here. Wainwright's checked in, and so he makes both from the line. Now Booker. The pass to Gill. Murray against Booker. Dishes to Paul. Over MP. No good off the back of the rim. For Denver, they've gone 8 of 14 from the floor here in the fourth quarter. Murray, no good. Phoenix has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Here's Booker. And it's Wagner with the rebound. Wagner's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. From 8. And again, another assist. And that's his 20th assist. Wow.
Just doing a great job at orchestrating the offense.
Paul passes to Booker. Looking to get it going. That shot off the mark. Good defense by Jokic. MP passes to Markkanen. Back to MP. Markkanen finds MP. At 6. The Nuggets need to get a shot off here. Nice work on the boards, paying off with the basket. MP's got 29 in the game.
I mean, he is just demoralizing his opponent right now on the backboard. They didn't want anything to do with him on that possession. Almost like they were just giving up on the play.
Well, we saw this same kind of attack in the last game. Ferocious effort in back-to-back outings.
Denver leading by 5. Murray. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It goes on Devin Booker.
Well, I not only like the attack, but I love the angle of attack from Jamal Murray that time.
Derek Favors checked in for the Suns. Washington comes in for Chris Paul. Gordon's checked in for the Nuggets.
And just a better job of getting to the line here in the second half. Didn't get there once in the first.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And they've done some nice work as we've come down the stretch here in the final quarter.
And right now is when you have to lay it on the line. Between the two teams, they've clearly been the aggressor.
And the Suns call time.
Giving up a run here. Can they turn it around?
Hard to say right now. At this point, I've seen the coaches run through 2 or 3 iterations of defense. Is there a 4th? I'm not sure.
And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game.
And guys, he's been about as close to perfection as you can be. The intensity he's played with has been amazing. Just no let up. And as fired up as he's been, he's never let his emotions get out of control.
He silenced this crowd with an unreal display. His ability to drown out the noise and the hostility of an opposing crowd is pretty special. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Hey, Kevin, here's what Monty Williams went over with his team during the timeout. He was disappointed in the shot selection. He told them, stay patient, run the offense, make the extra pass. You don't have to make up the deficit all at once. We'll see if they start shooting a little better. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Suns trail by 10. Pass to Washington. Here's Gill. Back to Washington. And he converts the layup. Washington's got 4 points this quarter.
That's excellent. Get the ball down deep inside and cash in on a simple basket.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. And during this timeout, I'm sure they'll be hydrating themselves with Gatorade. All the effort out there on the floor. And these timeouts can be such a huge factor in getting a short rest and recharging the battery. Okay, time now for an injury report. Now let's check in with David Aldridge to see how Chris Paul's doing. David.
Hey guys, Phoenix's head athletic trainer gave me an update. He told me that he has a painful cramp right now, but they're trying everything they can think of to work it out. Obviously, they can't afford to lose him. This would be devastating for this team. Kevin?
Good information, David. He's certainly been on our minds. Now, at least, Greg, we have a little more clarity.
Yeah, now they have the information they need to take the best course of action.
Everybody wishing the best for him. We all know how badly he wants to be out there playing alongside his teammates and competing.
And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a three-point play.
At the line for the Nuggets, Mo Wagner. At the line for one.
So it's Phoenix now. Booker with it. To the right side.
2 minutes remaining.
Count it. And the Nugget lead has been cut down to just 10 points on the bucket from Washington.
Booker's a good passer, becoming better in that area, and he knows how to work the ball around.
Murray finds MP. There's 1:47 left in the fourth. Denver passing it around. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Jokic with the basket on the assist by MP.
And the defense has to be aware that Jokic is still capable from the mid-range.
Here's Booker. It's hauled in by the Nuggets.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
Wagner passes to Jokic. Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
At the line for the Nuggets.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
With social media and the cult celebrity, a lot of pitfalls for players. Brent, is the NBA doing a good job preparing them to face those very public challenges?
That's a really good question, Kevin. And I think what's interesting is to study players who've been in the NBA for a while that are embracing social media versus what you're seeing with younger players who have grown up with social media and how they handle that dynamic coming in. And I think, quite frankly, the younger players are a lot better at doing it than some of the older players.
Johnson kicks to Washington. Down low. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
And that is just a deflating error on his part.
Yeah, he knows he shouldn't have made it, and that's just really overall a frustrating sequence that hopefully doesn't stick with it.
Tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Nuggets.
I think the attitude was very impressive. Definitely a competitive game, and they fought through it each step of the way.
Absolutely. They put on a tremendous performance in terms of the effort and intensity. This was a well-deserved win.
And so taking a look at their record, a nice milestone they'll be picking up tonight. 30 wins on the year now.
And once the horn sounds, they're going to go up 2-0 in the season series.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for MP.
He was in the zone. He's just a man on a mission, and that helped him notch that triple-double.
To the middle, here's Washington. Good, and it's Johnson with the assist that time.
Catching the lead pass at full speed, terrific anticipation, and the delivery on time, on target.
Here's MP. The tray off on one. So it's the Nuggets winning this one easily.
That's the end of the game.
This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
And that about wraps it up. So for David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and the whole...